Hi Cancers, welcome to my channel, Ortiz Apple Tree. We're asking Spirit to show you what you need to see. We have the moon. Okay. That's also a Pisces energy or Cancer energy as well. We have here Page of Pentacles reverse and 10 of Wands. Accurate messages, please, for Cancer. Show them what they need to see, what do they need to hear, what do they need to know. North, south, east, and west, man and woman. 2 of Wands, reverse. I feel like it's someone that you were interested in investing in, and then you pulled back your energy, your money, your time, because there was a lot of secrets about this person that was yet to be revealed that would have cost you a lot of burdens. So I feel like you allowed your intuition to help you with making a decision that was needed. So something has come to an end. There's a chapter closed with that 10 of Wands there. Oh, and we have here the 9 of Cups reverse. It did come out reverse on the floor. It like tumbled and twirled, and it was upright, then it was in reverse. So accurate general messages for Cancers, please. North, south, east, and west, man and woman. What do Cancers need to know? Okay, we have here 3 of Pentacles. We have here the 2 of Cups. And then we have here the 10 of Swords reverse. So clearly something needs to be over or concluded, but someone is not wanting it to end. Accurate general messages, please, for Cancers, north, south, east, and west. Show me what Cancers need to know. Accurate general messages. We have shady, someone who you can't trust, frenemy. Then we have legal matters in reverse with divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic ticket. And we have someone who's very selfish here. My way is in reverse. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. So I feel like for the shady person, legalities are not going to go in this person's favor. Someone who's trying to prolong the inevitable here. But we're going to look into these messages and see what it is that Cancers need to know. Yeah, it's a crazy ex. Oh my God. This is someone who's obsessed, someone who won't let go. This is the shady person that's stalking you, looking on your social media. If you have any public platforms, this person's all over it. And I feel like things are not going to go in their favor, no matter how long they try to prolong things. Okay, let's get into these messages. Just keep in mind, again, these are very general, so receive what resonates and leave the rest. Cancers, we're dealing with some secretive energies here. We have some sus people around you, suspicious, and I'm saying it's requiring you to tap into that gift that God is giving you, where you can trust your instincts to know that everything is not as it seems. Trust your intuition going forward this month, Cancer. The moon tells you that something about a situation or a person in your life is not what it appears to be. And you got to trust what your instincts are telling you in order to see past the illusion. Yes. Pay attention to your dreams, Cancers. Subconscious may be bringing your attention to some information you've missed. You don't let your anxieties or fear overwhelm you. You don't want that to have a negative effect on your outlook. You don't want to suffer or have something that's overwhelming you. I just feel like also, during your mood swings, be mindful of how you are feeling. Your menstrual cycle could really take a toll on you this month. I don't know why. Some of you, there's an energy where it's something going on around you or in regards to you that's underhanded, something that's dodgy, something that's illegal behavior even. So it's a warning, if you're doing anything illegal, clean up your act before your behavior is exposed. But if you're waiting a decision on something, it's either going to be delayed or vague, and it's going to add to your confusion. But I do feel like if you just tap into that gift that God is giving you, you're very highly psychic, intuitive, even when you sleep. I feel like you're going to be feeling uncertain or insecure. If you're connected with someone in your love life, things with this person may look fine to the outside world, but things are not as perfect as they seem. There could be miscommunication in the relationship. There could be a lot of arguments or old issues or insecurities coming to the surface. So don't jump to conclusions if you see it. Just stay calm, wait until the facts of the matter become clear. There could be deceit around you, or that you may be being conned, or someone's trying to do that to you. I feel like if you're dating, just please be mindful that this person's intentions may not be as honorable as they seem. You may not have all the facts about them just yet. Some of you are gonna like peep it right away and deal with it accordingly, but I do feel like for some of you, some piece of information is yet to reveal itself about this person. And trust me, what happens in the dark will always resurface in the light. I feel like because of your intuition showing you that this is not someone who is appearing to be who they say they are, you're not going to allow anyone to deceive you or to con you out of your body, out of your money, out of your time. I feel like you don't have to be overly paranoid, but you do need to trust your instincts, because if it feels too good to be true, Cancers, it probably is. Okay? It probably is. I don't know if there's a health issue relating to the menstrual cycle or female issues or something. It could be affected by like a hormonal imbalance in some way. But for some of you, just, get a checkup, push for as many tests as you need to get to the bottom of what's affecting you. It could be just side effects from any medications that you are taking. But back to this person who you're withdrawing from, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you, you were interested in this person at one point because, the mirage, the illusions, it looked very intriguing. And I feel like, before you started to, solidify or lay the foundation for success for this, groundwork for this person, I feel like some of you really started to see this person's intentions, their motives, their energies. And instead of you offering your great loyalty, your faithfulness, instead of you offering your time, your energy, your money to invest, I feel like some of you are not taking your chances with this, because you see it as something ventured, something gained, this burden. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to set some healthy boundaries. I feel like it's bad news in regards to this person. Some of you, you're holding yourself back. You're not going to invest in someone who you feel could become a potential burden. Some of you feel like this person is secretive and mysterious, and that there is potential for disloyalty or unfaithfulness. For some of you, you feel like this person has a lack of maturity. There could be an energy where this person has deceived you, or they mistreat you, or I feel like when they lose you, or if they have already lost you, they're going to live to regret it, basically. For some of you, you were quite bored with this energy. I feel like some of you became very bored with the fact that this person was maybe hiding their intentions or who they are, or trying to be someone they're not. I just feel like some of you grew very bored with this frustration. And it could have been something that was very interesting, exciting, and fun, but it was short-lived, because some of you have withdrawn your energy and you're deciding just to be single and maybe just have fun and enjoy yourself. I feel like some of you realized that someone you were dating was not ready for a serious relationship at the moment. There was no need to put in the groundwork for something that you felt was suspicious, that you felt was not worthy of your loyalty. So it's just an energy where, you're falling out. Maybe you had a falling out with this person. You're not taking advantage of this opportunity with this person. You're not following through with it. You feel like it would be unworkable, it would be foolish to investigate or to investigate. Some of you did some investigations and found out some things about this person that was quite disappointing to you. But I do feel like you're not following through with investing in this person, because you feel like it would be getting like a wish granted, but you have to be careful for what you wish for. because you just might get it. And in this case, it's not what you wanted. It's a lot of disappointment. For some of you, there's a lot of burdens. You're doing a lot on your own. I mean, if you're involved, it's as if you're not, because all the responsibilities, some of you are very overburdened, you're very overloaded. So this could lead to stress. Some of you feel like it's a huge weight on your shoulders and you feel obligated. And I just feel like for some of you, people could take you for granted. They could take how much you actually do in life, what you actually do every day, your work, your responsibilities, your duties. They can take that for granted. But I feel like for some of you, you don't. You've taken on a lot. And some of you, you have to learn to offload some stress and burdens so that you don't go into a burnout. I feel like for some of you, you don't want to lose focus. Some of you are really close to the end of a conclusion or chapter or cycle. And you don't want to take on anybody else's burdens than what you already have for you, yourself, your children, your independence. I just feel like some of you were dealing with someone who wasn't adding to any help on this. They were maybe giving you more wands to stress about. But I just feel like this was someone who could have taken you for granted. Maybe they took your strength for granted. They took the fact that you are independent and that you can carry a lot on your own. Like God will not put more on you than what he knows you can't handle. And someone really underestimated you. And I feel like you know, if you got to do it, you got to do it by yourself if you want to get it done and done right. So yes, you're saddled with some stress of responsibility, but you can handle it. Look, this person is still walking. Some of you have some strong legs and a good back, and you're doing it on your own. And I just feel like for some of you, some of the fun has gone out of your life because it's replaced with so many obligations and duties and responsibilities and work. So I feel like for some of you, you really don't have a lot of time to meet people new and exciting. And I feel like you have a lot that you have to take care of first. But Cancers, if you want love in your life, you do have to make time for it. And I feel like when you do make time for it, it's someone who is a freaking, like this is someone who is a phony. This is someone who can't be trusted. This is someone who is mysterious, with a lot of secrets, with a lot of lies, deception, someone who is unloyal, someone who's not even worthy of investing in long term. So I feel like for some of you, you know, you're just putting a lot of your energy into work, because I feel like whenever you put your energy into manifesting in your love life, it's always you're dating someone and it's just something that it's like a wish, but not what you wanted, you know, and you're not here to take on any more burdens. I feel like the Two of Wands is here. So it is like a decision. And I feel like some of you are choosing the safest bet. You're not going to invest in anyone that's mysterious, that is for the streets, that you don't know what they're doing at night. You don't know where they are, who they're with. I just feel like some of you are not investing in that. It would be a wish that you have to be careful what you wish for, because you don't want to get it. It will add a burden to you. And I feel like the Two of Wands is where you are finding this person boring anyways. But maybe you were just going with the flow. Just to see where it would lead. And I feel like once your intuition told you to stop, you know, I feel like you decided to hold back. And but there's an energy here where it could have led to a breakup, or you're not talking to this person anymore, you being withdrawn or detached. And I just feel like for some of you, you could have had a choice. You could have had a choice to stay with this person, or you could have had a choice to get back with an ex, or you could have had a choice. Maybe you had options. And I feel like some of you, the option was yourself. You know, you choose this person who's going to be like a disappointed wish granted or a burden to you, or you choose yourself, which is the safest bet. You can trust yourself. You know yourself. You have a routine. You know what I mean? You'll keep your options open to meet other people. So choosing the safest bet. Some of you are choosing to stay single. At least you don't have to have any burdens from your love life, just the burdens of monthly bills and responsibilities, and nothing added on to stressing you out. So I do feel like you may feel like your options are restricted at the moment, but there are more choices out there than you realize. You know what I mean? You're going to have a choice between two lovers, possibly one that comes back, possibly one that's new. And I feel like some of you are going to choose the safest bet, or you're going to choose someone who brings out the best in you and not someone who brings out the worst in you and causes life to be more stressful. I do feel like some of you, financial stability, I feel like some of you are going to be struggling to find your financial balance. Just, watching your overspending, making sure your bills are paid on time, and start saving some money as well for a rainy day. But I do feel like for some of you, this is an energy where the fear of the unknown, so to speak, you don't want to let the fear of the unknown keep you from seeing what else is out there. It's okay to choose the safest bet or to stay single, but there are more choices out there for you than you realize. Get on a social dating site, speed dating, or get out of the house, Cancers, and you'll meet an option. And I feel like you're going to have that choice to make between a partner and a lover. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be you're wanting someone who, I don't know, you're going to be torn between security and adventure. Okay, someone who is steady and reliable, someone who's daring and adventurous, and I feel like you're going to choose the safest bet that keeps you grounded. But Three of Pentacles is here. But before I go to the Three of Pentacles, I do want to make mention with this Nine of Cups in reverse. Be careful for what you wish for. You just might get it. You're manifesting. So for some of you, there's been some disappointment with what has been coming in. Like imagine yourself fishing and you keep getting the small fish and you get disappointed. You're like, oh my God, that's not going to fill me up. It's not going to make me full for dinner or whatever. So you take that small fish off the hook and you throw it back into the sea and you keep fishing. You know why? Because there are more fish out there. So you've gotten what you wanted, but now you find that it's not how you hoped it would be. And so some of you got what you wanted and maybe you tossed it back into the sea. You lost it purposely, and now you're just getting over that that disappointment, that little feeling of letdown, that this person was not worth investing in. This person had a lot of secrets. There were a lot of things about this person that you were yet to be revealed. Maybe this person acted one way under the moon and then another way under the sun, or there was just a lot of vagueness to this person, a lot of deception, a lot of you don't want anyone that's going to bring out insecurities or make you feel unstable. You don't want anyone to bring out the worst in you. So I feel like there was an energy that was exposed that you were very cautious to invest in, and very good for you for holding off and not doing so, because that deceit around you, people will con you out of your trust. They will con you out of your love, out of your time, out of your energy, and definitely out of your sex. So I feel like for some of you, you've been very celibate. You've really been focusing on, manifesting what you want versus what you don't want. So you want to think on things like what you want so you can attract that. Don't think on things you don't want, because unfortunately you could attract that if that's where you focus your energy at. So, but, reassuring that you're confident, that your self-esteem is high, and, you want to make sure you're not overly drinking this disappointment away. You want to make sure you're not getting into eating disorders or addictions to pass by the disappointment of the little time that was spent here. But I feel like there was a lack of fulfillment. You were bored anyway. And for some of you, you don't want anyone to get in the way of you and your accomplishments. And I just feel like for some of you, again, it's gotten what you wanted and just feeling that it could bring devastation. It could bring like burdens. So it could be negative. It could have brought the worst out of you, or it was headed that way. So you don't want to feel let down or disappointed for long, because this is not worth, grieving over for a long period of time. It didn't work. You saw that. You trust your intuition. You throw it back into the sea. And you keep going and you keep being positive and finding that inner contentment, because if you experience hardship or something that was a struggle or bad times, I feel like you recognize it, you get over it, you feel it, and then you move on. you move on and you remain in that high self-esteem and self-confidence. And I just feel like for some of you, you should be feeling happy. You should be feeling fulfilled within self. In your love life, maybe it's lacking sex or it's lacking that intimate pleasure that you're wanting. Some of you are hoping for a bigger commitment. Some of you are ready for a relationship. You're ready for a healthy state relationship. I feel like some of you learned from your past experiences. You've gained like a level of emotional maturity and self-esteem that's going to benefit you greatly in your future relationships. When you are ready to get involved with someone again, you're going to ensure that you attract the right type of person to you. Okay, so get out there and meet new people. There's so many more fish in the sea. Literally, I don't know if you're on plenty of fish, but I would say get off of that and get on something that's more promising. You know, maybe you have to invest in your love life and maybe, you know, take advantage of one of those sites that you actually pay for, where people are serious about wanting commitment and not just casual sex with no love. I just feel like for some of you, anything you set your mind to should be able to be manifested. We have Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is all about learning. Some of you are wanting to go back to school. Maybe you want to apply for a grant so you don't have to be caught up with student loans. But some of you may want to, you know, go back to school, invest in yourself, you know. I just feel like it's going to require hard work. Learning, studying, apprenticeship, you know, hard work, determination, dedication, commitment to whatever you're doing at the moment, even in your love life. If you feel like you can't give it 100% because this person has some things that are feeling deceitful, some things your intuition is saying, you know, things with this person looks fine on the outside world, but something's off. There's a missing screw in this person's head, you know, so you could be feeling uncertain and insecure about a relationship. Don't invest in it. Invest in yourself. You know, invest in yourself. The Three of Pentacles, some of you have really learned a lot. And I feel like if you can't give it 100%, you're going to withdraw your time, your energy, your money, your intuition is going to guide you. You worked hard to overcome challenges and the efforts that you've put in all by yourself. Some of you are very independent and strong-willed and amazing. Like all this that you've done by yourself, it's going to pay off. Your hard work, your efforts, you know, you seeing it through to the end, you finishing what you started, you choosing the safest bet, staying grounded, following your intuition, knowing and learning how to manifest, not over drinking or self-medicating to get through any disappointments. I just feel like for some of you, you want something serious. You're ready for a committed relationship. It's right here. Like you're ready to work on things and you're ready to put the effort in to make it work if it's something that's work worthy. I feel like for some of you, you're even interested in counseling or are going to someone who could help you learn more about relationship counseling, some type of counselor to overcome issues. You know, you want somebody that you can grow together with and learn about each other. I feel like for some of you, 2 is company, but 3 is a crowd. You don't want someone who's bringing outside people into your relationship, whether that be friends or family or third party of any sort. You want privacy, you want commitment, you want growth. And I feel like some of you, the next go around, when you meet the next person, some of you can meet the person in local that's around you, not so much long distance, but someone who lives nearby. And I just feel like this is going to be a partner who you can grow with, who you can learn all about each other on a consistent timing, not feeling overwhelmed, not feeling rushed, not feeling forced, not feeling like there's some things about a person that's not as it seems. I just feel like for some of you, you want someone who you can share your life with, and you have that opportunity to meet someone that could develop into a relationship, a new, relatively new relationship. And it's going to be at a time where you get rid of the joker, you get rid of the person the Nighthawk. You get rid of the person who your intuition told you this is not what you want. You know, this is not what you want. This person gonna bring smoke. This is not what you want. Once you do that and you move on and you choose yourself, bam, a new partner that you can grow with and learn about and figure out how to share your life with this person. You want a blended family. I don't know if you're going to a counselor or you're going to a realtor or you're going to your, I don't know, somebody. But I feel like you've noticed someone and they've noticed you too. And you can meet a potential partner through work. You can meet a potential partner through your studies. Like if you're going back to school, if you're online, you know, you can meet them on campus. You can meet them online. You can meet them in class. Somebody can meet this person on a dating site. But I just feel like there's going to be commitment and determination and building, learning, studying to improve, learning each other. For some of you, you could be going back to school, trying to improve your qualifications or wanting achievements, recognition, rewards. Some of you could collaborate with someone. You can go into business with someone. You can have a new business partner that helps your business grow. If you recently started a business, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups is like a business partner and a business that's through the initial challenges successfully. And I don't know if it's a trade person or if it's but it's good workmanship here. And you're going to be rewarded for your efforts. I feel like any financial struggles that you've had, Cancers, it's going to be a distant memory because your hard work, your determination is going to pay off. It's going to pay off where somebody's going to be speaking on behalf of your favor and saying, you know, Cancers really deserve this. They do this, they do that. Like, look at all the stuff that you're doing and nobody seems to notice it because you make it look so easy. Like, bills are paid, house is clean, work is done productively, kids are happy, they're fed, you're good. The only thing you're missing is love. The only thing you're missing is somebody by your side. But you're doing all this on your own. You're content within yourself. And so when you meet somebody, that mutual respective partnership, it's going to be a beautiful thing because you don't need anybody to help you. It's like a want, not a need. And it makes it more compatible. It makes it more balanced. And there's no one that's looking to live off of someone. No one that's codependent or with emotional baggage. I feel like some of you are ready for a partnership. You're just ready. And you know you're ready. And I feel like you got everything else in life in order. Even all these wands are neatly stacked together in order. You're very clean. Your house is very put together. I feel like for some of you, you made space in your life and you just want to see what is out there. You want mutually attraction. For some of you, this could be someone from the past trying to come back and reunite with you. Like I said, you might have options, but you're going to choose the safest bet, and it could be someone new that you choose. But it could lead to someone proposing to you, someone willing to work with you long term. A relationship that could be harmonious, loving, balanced, mutually supportive, feeling content. You're going to find yourself taking a connection or a friendship or something to the next level of commitment. And it's going to lead you to like a deeper level of connection. And I just feel like with the Two of Cups, it's less intense than it was with the Moon and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, with that Nine of Cups in reverse. That was very overwhelming, maybe very intense and very fast-paced. This one is going to be like natural, authentic, like possibly your soulmate. That could even, you know, become strong and successful at a business partnership even. Or maybe they support what you do, your work. A business partner or a partner, a life partner who's going to work well together with you, who's going to share a strong connection with you. You're going to be attracted to them. They're going to be attracted to you. You think they're sexy. They think you're sexy. And it's just a whole lot of sexiness going on here. Some of you could be going out for dinner and having drinks together and cheers to the new beginnings. Some of you are going to be going to school. And I feel like you're going to be learning working. Just keep things balanced, you know. For some of you, you may not have an excessive amount of money, Cancers, but you will have enough to cover your bills and not worry. For some of you, if you're pregnant, this could be like a twin pregnancy. Or you're a Cancer that has twins or something like that. But I just feel like spirit, you're going to be connected to spirit. Look, it started off with the moon energy, knowing when and when not. You're going to be so connected to spirit. It's going to be very strong during this summer phase. Find your balance. Very open to the love and the positive energy that the universe is going to be sending to you. Now, all that said, beautiful energies, right? And I feel like this 9 of Cups, whether it's in reverse or it's upright, it's still 9 of Cups, right? So eventually what you're going to do is you're going to be able to manifest the wish, okay? You're finally going to be able to manifest what you want just by having confidence, high self-esteem, you know, loving yourself, focused on your craft. I just feel like it's going to bring in something that's very happy and fulfilling. Because now you know what you don't want for sure. You know what you do want. You know how you want it. Okay? You're going to be able to manifest the 9 of Cups. Okay? It's going to be filled again. Right now, the 9 of Cups, it's like you've sipped from them and you're like, this is not what I wanted, you know? So you're going to, life is going to fill those cups up for you again. And you're going to be fulfilled with a partner that has great sex, sensuality, pleasure, plenty of romance. If you're hoping for a bigger commitment, marriage, engagement, even pregnancy, you know, this is an energy of a very healthy state, mentally and emotionally, you are in. You've learned from past experiences. You know not to fill these cups with tequila. You know to fill these cups with water now. So I feel like nobler lines. And some of you could be even holding off on sex and having this person like wait for it. It should be the last thing that's granted anyway. So I would say 90 days. But when you are ready to get involved with someone, again, that energy, that confidence is going to ensure you attract the right type of person to you. Get out there and meet new people, Cancers, now. Guess who's not going to be happy? The weird ex. The person you cut off. This is somebody who's so freaking shady. Let me tell you, this is someone who doesn't want it to be over, right? Because we have the 10 of swords here. Cancers. Some of you are really able to, some of you are professionals yourself. There's something you teach. People go to you for advice. Some of you could be a psychic. You could be a tarot reader like myself. Hey, shout out to the readers. But I just feel like Cancers, some of you survived a lot of disasters. Some of you have been there, done that. Things have gotten better for you. You've been saved. You know, I just feel like you've pulled yourself together. You've learned from past hardships. And so you're able to rise above. Okay? I rise above all my haters. I rise above. You're over the worst. Okay? You're over it. You're over this person. And this is someone who, I feel like this is someone who wants to make a comeback. There could have been something with it's an ex. It's a psycho crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. They're very shady, giving me narcissism energy. My way, very selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego. It's in reverse, so they're not getting things their way. And something legally, I don't know if you're taking someone to court, there's a lawsuit going on. It's not going to go in this person's favor. I don't know if it's divorce, if it's criminal paternity, or if it's child support, or if it's traffic tickets. Something is going to be exposed with this shady person who doesn't want it to, this is someone who is trying to extend and prolong the inevitable. Someone who's stabbed you in your back so many times, they left you for dead, but you came back stronger every time. Whatever witchcraft, whatever sent your way has always boomeranged and went back to them. And I feel like you've recovered from whatever nastiness this was, a breakup or divorce. I feel like this could be something in the years of making, but this person who left you to fend for yourself, that have you as maybe taking all the responsibilities on your own, taking care of all the kids on your own, someone who left you in the single parent energy to fend for yourself. This is someone who you've learned to rise above. There's no more anger, there's no more hate, there's no more bitterness, because I feel like for some of you, this psycho ex person, there's nothing there left for them from you but indifference. Indifference is truly the opposite of love. You don't love this person enough to hate them. They're not even important for hate. You don't care if this person's alive or unalive. It's just indifference. And this is somebody who's trying to hold on to your energy no matter what. And they're unable to accept the outcome that's legally going in your favor. So this could have been somebody abusive to you, verbally, mentally, physically, financially abusive to you. You know, this could be somebody that you had to move, you had to relocate, or you had to do something to get yourself to a safe environment to stay safe from this person, to protect yourself from this person. Something that is on a brink of collapse. This person is afraid of the outcome. They don't want it to be over. This is someone who, for them, problems could be coming back to the surface. For them, if they don't leave you alone, they could be on the brink of something happening to them, death or some type of failure, something, a disaster that they can't escape from. If they try to stab you in your back or try to do anything to hurt you one more time, I feel like legalities, something, you know, legalities, justice, all of that. I think God has his hand in it. He has his hand in everything. And I just feel like they're not going to be able to stab you or hurt you or come after you or betray you anymore. I feel like there's something that's completely over. This person has a lot of betrayals. You've taken immediate action to ensure yourself safety. And I just feel like some of you even have a lawyer. And you've taken the time out to heal and rediscover who you are, Cancers, and what actually makes you happy and independent out of a relationship. So you're like really someone who would be a great catch for a girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife or a step parent, because the inner contentment comes from you. You know how to manifest what you want, what you don't want. You've been there, done that with the struggles. It's made you stronger. You make your choices very wise and not impulsively. You know how to work as a team. You make for a good partner in business or in your love life. You're just bomb.com. Like, you're just so amazing, Cancers. Like, can you blame the exes for stalking you on social media, looking you up on your public platforms? Can you blame those idiots for being a clown after you walk away and leave them in your indifference? No, you can't blame them. They're still struggling to come to terms with the finality of what has been legally ordered. This person's obsessed. They're crazy. They are not ready for this to be over. They could be in serious trouble. This is going to be something that they do or say, or something legally, the final nail in the coffin. And their behavior is going to have to be forced to stop. Just make sure you're okay, because this person is crazy. They're unhealthy and it's run its course. They're not ready for it to end on some level. They're still struggling to come to terms with the finality of this. Whoop-de-doo. So I just feel like, you know, just maintain your balance, Cancers, because when you're dealing with someone that's really shady, you need to, a shady person is like typically someone who behaves in a deceitful, suspicious, dishonest manner, and they engage in activities that lack transparency, you know, very shady. This could have been that new person you dismissed. This could be the ex that still stalks everything you do. Very manipulative, unethical, you know. So when you're dealing with shady individuals and you see them by the moonlight and you know that the sun is going to expose what needs to be revealed for your greater good, because you have the moon and the sun within you, you're so intuitive. I just feel like for some of you, general tips on how to handle a shady person is trust your instincts. If you feel like someone new or old is being shady or deceitful, it's important to trust your instincts. Pay attention to your gut feelings, Cancers, and any red flags that may indicate dishonesty. That's how you really get your wish fulfilled, okay? Your intuition. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries with the person. Let them know their behavior is unacceptable to you. The consequences will be for you to just dismiss. I feel like communicate openly. If you have any concerns about someone's behaviors, tell your lawyer, address it to them directly, have an open, honest conversation with them, express your feelings, discuss the issues at hand. Some of you are going to be gathering evidence, or there's like paper trail on how shady this person's been. If you need to gather evidence, text message or something, especially if you have something going to court, you know, you can keep a record of their activities or conversations or how long they last. Or I just feel like for some of you, seek support. If you're dealing with a particular challenging situation involving a shady individual, lawyer up. Get you a lawyer to help you legally, because legal matters are in reverse for this shady person. It will go in your favor. And don't hesitate. Seek support from friends, trusted friends and family, that is, trusted advisor, and protect yourself. You know, this person's crazy. They're freaking crazy. They could be peeping in your window, and it's not your window. It could be your window of your social media, or if you have an online life. They're all in. Look at this crazy nut. Like, crazy. Frenemies. If you're not involved intimately with anybody, it could be shady friends that are jealous of you because you're going to be meeting someone. And you know, the devil always sends like that false person right before the authentic person is sent by God. So some of you got caught up, but you peeped it quickly with your intuition. You're still going to get your wish granted though. But this shady person is going to be dealt with. Protect yourself. You know, protect yourself from interacting with this person. You may not want to talk to them, not be around them. Especially if there's a legal situation, you may want to just, you know, consult your lawyer about it. But I feel like shady people are the ones who just do a lot of talking. You know what I mean? They tell you that they will do something for you, but they don't. They're constantly telling you stories about themselves that are all lies. Or they say that you're their friend, but they have no idea what a friend is. So this could be friends that you're cutting off, that's disappointing you, that's very selfish, that's very envious. Selfish people, is all about them, right? They're very envious. And I just feel like a lot of things are going to go in your favor. If you've been mistreated by this arrogant, narcissistic person, I feel like the choices or the actions of this person, they're not your fault. Whatever the situation, maintain your balance. Even if you didn't create a situation, you can still choose how you react to it, Cancers. That could be a lesson in itself. But I do feel justice. This is someone, this shady person, that the Ten of Swords in reverse, that don't want it to end, that don't want to be exposed, that don't want to be like ended. I feel like it's going to be exposed regardless of how they try to run from their consequences. For some of you, this is a situation where someone's trying to avoid their karma. If they've played a part in creating any struggles for you in any kind, they're not going to be able to avoid their consequences or blame you. So I feel like for some of you, it's all of this has made you wiser, more self-aware. This person, there's a lot of dishonesty from this liar, this abuser, this person who you've drawn a line under. I feel like this is, examine people around you. Examine people who are approaching you to date you. Examine family, examine friends, examine everybody to see if they're worth being close to you, or if you need to have healthy boundaries or some distance. I just feel like some form of injustice is going to be exposed and dealt with accordingly. So some kind of form of injustice, you know, for some of you, when you're, I don't know why I'm being drawn to say this, but learning lessons from past relationships are so necessary for you to move forward and avoid repeating the same mistakes. For some of you, if you meet somebody, and this is going back to when you met somebody and it just was too good to be true and it wasn't what it seemed to be, maintain a balance between your love life and your own independent life when you meet someone. Because you're going to definitely meet someone now. You're going to meet someone now, okay? In that, we all get caught up in the initial excitement of new love. But be careful not to lose yourself completely, okay? Give the relationship the space that it needs to grow. All right? But I do feel like this person over here, this ex who's stalking you, oh, you couldn't pay them to tell you that they're stalking you, but they are. They're going to suffer the consequences of their actions. So yes, forgive them and move on, because I feel like they're always blaming you for something that's not your fault. Maintain your balance, but you're going to be able to draw a line under this, grow from it. And this form of injustice, they're going to get their consequences for that, okay? A person that does it their way is someone very selfish. My way or the highway. This is someone who's very selfish. This is an attitude that's deep and complex, and it's in reverse. So things are not going to go their way, okay? It's not going to go their way. This is a narc that feels like they are above the rules. The rules don't apply to them. They feel like even legalities don't apply to them. And it's just an energy of someone just trying to keep control over you, keep stringing you. Someone who, you know, it comes from, I don't know, it's just someone who feels like they are losing control over you. Because a narcissistic takes a dictatorial approach to people who they feel the authority is being challenged. And authority is being challenged legally. You could be taking this person to court. Okay? Because it's not in God's plan for you to struggle. It's not in God's plan for you to be alone. It is in God's plan for you to have a commitment that grows, that is loving, that is flourishing. And so I feel like when one door is closed, this door is open. So things are going to be falling in divine timing of getting handled and situated. And I feel like once it's legalities, it's all cleared out, that's when the love can just really just take flight. You know what I mean? It really can take flight, because I feel like some of you are going to be a little bit distracted with the burdens and the stress of obligating yourself to daily responsibilities and taking care of this legalities. But you're going to be in conquer mode. People are going to begin to notice the pattern of your work. They're going to start to see that you're really strong, that you're really dedicated, that you're really a good person. Like, I feel like this is just someone who's miserable, that things are not going their way. This is someone who's selfish. This is someone who likes to control people. This is someone who has no desire to analyze why they are the way they are. You know? But some of you are in conquer mode. You're in conquer mode, and you don't want to affiliate yourself with anyone that is acting like this. So I think voluntarily you're going to hit the highway. So you know how they say it's my way or the highway. I think some of you realize this person is this stubborn, selfish, arrogant, pride and ego. They're going to have an ego death once the judge rules in your favor in court and things are ended. I feel like this is why financial independence is so important, because it enables you to say, I'm done with dealing with this person, you know, and depend on yourself and not have to fear this person cutting you off financially. I just feel like if there ever was a reason for financial independence, this is the biggest one, where you can walk away from someone who is trying to keep you trapped in codependency, and you can walk away and be fulfilling all by yourself, you know. Yeah, so it's not their way, it is the legal way that's happening. And this is going to make this person really even more obsessed, because they've lost control of you, Cancers. They've lost control of adding more wands of burdens to you. This is someone who is going to become obsessed, compulsive, losing control over it, to the point where it's kind of, you know, start saying your prayers now, do your protection work, you know, throw your salt out. If they walk to your door, don't open it. And when they leave, throw the salt over the footprint so they can't come back. Do what you need to do. If you're very spiritual, hey, when it comes to protecting yourself and what you've worked hard for in your children, do what you need to do, and douse some prayers, faithful prayers on top of that work, okay? I just feel like The type of person that's obsessive is someone who is intrusive, someone who is uncontrollable, someone who is just got like behavioral compulsions and mental illnesses. You know, it's an obsessive personality. And obsession is not a form of love. Obsession is a feeling of intense infatuation, while love is a feeling of strong affection. Someone who's obsessed, they have a constant need to contact you, to try to control you, to try to like do something to you. And I just feel like this person needs to just leave you alone. And if they don't leave you alone, then they're going to run into other consequences that are legal. Okay? Legal. So with that being said, I feel like, yes, this is love, okay? Love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go insane. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joy and hurt. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. And I feel like you're choosing yourself first, okay? And with that being said, love will follow. Like, share, comment, subscribe here at Ortiz Apple Tree. And until next time, Cancers, take care.